Oh, anyone knows?
Can anybody play harmonium? Following? Brinda Devi? Can you come this side? You can't? No?
Oh,
Nanda Krishna.
you should only pa, like this. Oh, you should come here. There. You should go.
Here.
They can come nearby or
Elsie, would you like to come in the middle here? Could someone get some chairs for our guest, please?
It is okay, don't disturb.
You're happy there?
This is the mother of a disciple of Tamal Krishna Maharaj. They're very good friends of mine from here. They're 70 years old. He's able to come to hear you.
Half and half. From again, half and not so hurried.
More slow. so far.
Should we sing and then they sing?
Yeah.
In 2 sections.
Thank you.
सुंदर सूर्य के महामंत्र करेंगे खूब
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
বসো বসো
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमो महापदन्नाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरतिसे गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालयै कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातरया जुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया सर्वोऽभिनेदु तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे त्वं मां शरणं ति। We are reading and explaining Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, 4th chapter now. I want to tell you very easily that the Chaitanya Charitamrita has come from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu really. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Rupa Goswami and Sarup Damodar. From Sarup Damodar it came in the heart of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, and from him and from Rupa Goswami it came to Sri Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami. And he is writing. He has told like this. So essence of all the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is he is telling that if you have no goal and you are driving car or you are riding on any horse and you don't know where to go, then where do you go? Where do you go? No goal. If you know your goal, that anyhow you can go, on foot, on horse, by car, anyhow you can go. But you have no goal. So we must know what is the goal of life. What we want. And what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave, and he came and he gave. This must be goal. Rupa Goswami has written in Ujjalinmani, and Bhakti Goswami is saying these goals. And here now he is also explaining that goal. What is goal? And knowing this goal, we should go towards it. And if you don't know your goal, where to go, for why I am going there, then aimless. So you should not be aimless. Now there are so many devotees, but no aim. And if no aim, then bewildered. And they will do like this. You know one story, perhaps not know, that there was a boy and there was a girl. And marriage was fixed on very fixed date, and Oh, today in evening all will go to marry that girl with bridegroom. They had a boat. Boat was very with luxury boat.
Very good boat.
Good boat. Bridegroom and the father of bridegroom and so many
Family
members all went in the boat. And whole night they will have to go on
rowing.
and next day in the morning they must reach there. In the marriage time was fixed in next morning at about 8. So they must reach there. The sellers, boatman told that we can sell it whole night. But you will have to pay something for our ganja bhang. Ganja bhang, you know? Ganja bhang?
Like smoking.
Like wine?
Oh,
Marijuana
pipe.
Yeah. And then we can do whole night. The father of that bridegroom agreed. And he paid so much thing that they bought from the market and they took it so
Overdose.
And the bridegrooms, the whole party, gambling here, there and taking some
Wine.
Alcohol. Playing
cards and doing merry here and there. That and some lady was dancing also, and tabla, you know, tan. It was doing, and they are so making merry, and they were going. The boat wala, 4 person here and 4 person this side.
Rowing.
Oarsman.
Rolling.
And boat was very quickly running, very swiftly. Whole night they were doing like so.
Good weather.
No,
very good weather.
And very good weather, and they were doing so much labor. In the morning, the father of that bridegroom came out of that boat and he went up. Oh, what is wonderful! I'm saying that my same village and same coconut
Tree
there.
We have returned.
I think that you have not
Gone anywhere.
The boat is here. They told, no, master. No, sir. Whole night we have done. Not taking any rest. And in the mid-time, sometimes, time to time, we take ganja and pound that. So that we are doing. Oh, you see that from head to bottom, our sweats are coming. We have never rested.
We're not so tired.
But I'm saying the boat is here as this was. Why? He looked towards the langar. Langar means? Anchor. Oh, anchor was not taken up.
Forgot.
Because they have taken so much.
Kajaban.
And that is why they were doing so much labor whole night, but the boat was like
circling.
No and no object.
No goal.
No goal. They had not taken that thing. So we must have some goal. And there should be no attachment, worldly attachment. This is langar. Langar means? Anchor. If you are attached to worldly these things, anything, even to your dog, opposite to God, you should not be attached to dogs. And even you can fulfill your duties to your wife, children, husband. No. Like they are all servant of Krishna. We should help. But don't be what?
Attached.
Bound up.
And this is called anger. Anchor.
Anchor.
One should not anchor to these things.
And no goal. So we must know our goal and take up this anchor. And very soon you will reach there to your goal. So what is goal we should know. I know that there are so many devotees, right? chanting, and at last falling down to hell. No goal. Only book distributing. And others will nothing. Making temples so high. And if you have no goal, then what will be there? Oh, you will be attached with wealth and 2W more.
Wine and women.
Yes.
Wealth, women, and wine.
Oh, it is surely that it will be done. So if you have some goal and you are going in the guidance of any experienced hand, tutor, that is spiritual master, and he should be like very qualified, then very easily we can go to that goal. And that goal he is telling, what is that goal? I am going to describe. So Krishna, after pastime of Dwapar Leela, when it was completed, and he took his whole Golok Vrindavan to that there, and he was what? He ended that past to
He
Leela.
wound up these pastimes.
Then he was thinking for long time, since long time, I have not given Braj Prem to anyone. I must give. And what is that Braj Prem? He is telling. And this is the goal. What is that Braj Prem? I am so much beautiful in whole world. Not in only whole world. And Golok, Vrindavan, Ajodhya, in whole Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha means
Spiritual.
spiritual God. I am most beautiful. There is none beautiful like me.
Unparalleled beauty.
There is no anyone like me. I am so sweet. I am so soft. And full of all spiritual or transcendental qualities. There is no one equal to me in whole world. But I see that anyone in this world, if they serve me and see my this transcendental body, oh, I am playing on float, smiling, then all will be charmed. All are charmed to me. Even deers, animals, peacocks, parrot, all, what to tell human body, all are charmed. There is none that who can charm me. Only there is one. And who is she? Srimati Radhika. More beautiful, more sweet, having all qualities more than me. Anyone can love me, and anyone can see me and he will be pleased. But when I see Srimati Radhika, I take darshan of Radhika, I am charmed. I become mad. So she is my Radhika Prem Guru. Have you that book?
Yes.
Radhika Prem Guru Ami Shishya Nata Sada Ama Nana Nitye Nachaye Udbhata Radhikar Preme Amar Karay Unmatta Na Jani Radhar Preme Ache Koto Bolo Je Bole Amake Kare Sarvada Bol 122 to 24. You should read the explanation of himself, Bhakti Vedant Swami Maharaj, my Shiksha Guru. I always follow him.
Krishna is speaking. He said, I am the full spiritual truth and am made of full joy. but the love of Srimati Radharani drives me mad. I do not know the strength of Radha's love, with which she always overwhelms me. The love of Radhika is my teacher.
Acha, let go on.
The love of Radhika is my teacher, and I am her dancing pupil. Her praying makes me dance various novel dances.
So Krishna is telling that I am disciple, and Srimati Radhika is my guru. Of what thing he is guru?
Pray.
Love and affection. Krishna has so much love and affection, he is ocean of rasa. But from where it comes? From his guru. And who is guru? Srimati Radhika. He admits himself. So no question. So Srimati Radhika is Prem Guru. So there is love and affection more than Srimati Radhika. That is why she controls Krishna. So we should know that our aim and object of that love and affection which is in Radhika, by which she controls Krishna. So that is our goal. How to have that prem? Then we should make a way how we can have this. If you are not discussing all these things, distributing only books, what will it do? Oh, money will come and you will keep 75% and only 25% you deposit, and after that when some money will be there, then quickly run away with this money and give it all whole Krishna consciousness. I know that this is going on. This is the problem now. So if you will know all these things, you will be so very strong. And anyone or at any time you cannot be what? Your way will be very
never be detailed.
Very clear.
Clear. So we must know all these things. But someone tells, oh, we have no qualification to hear all these things. Bogus persons. And that is why they are falling down. They must know all these things. What is our goal? And then gradually we will go on the way, actual way, shown by Mahajan, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, all our disciplic orders, Guru. So we must follow this. If you are not following, what you are doing? Nothing. One day you will have to. You are fallen, what to fall? Those who are falling down, they were never pure Vaishnava. They were fallen down, but in the eyes of bogus persons, they were like pure devotee. Never they were pure devotee. Any pure devotee never falls. Sukadeva would never fall. He was naked, always. And there was no difference between lady and male and female in his eyes. Always seeing the beauty of Radha and Krishna conjugal and totally absorbed, like unmadgrast person, like mad person. This is our goal. We should follow Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. How? Shankha purvakanam gannativi kalavasani kradau nidrahar vihara kadhistau atanta dino chajau Radha Krishna gunasmate madhurimandein sammohitau Vande Rupa. Oh, this is the way. Premananda, Prema. What? Prema? Premunmad. This is our goal. And the way, Sankhya Purvak Nam Gan Nativi Kala Avasaniku. These are. This is that the way. And our aim and object, that praying. In that praying they were always like mad person. This is our aim and this is our way. We should thoroughly know this, very strongly. And then you cannot be shaken here and there. And then straight going. Whether it may be that, oh, you are weak, but gradually you will go there. Because you have fixed your aim and object of our life. then sadhan will come. You know sadhan? What is the meaning of sadhan? By which we can achieve our goal. Then sadhan bhakti will come. Then two kinds of sadhan bhakti. What? Vaidhi bhakti. Then we always pray Raganuga Guru Varga ki jai. Why you tell? You should not tell all these things. Rupanuga Guru Varga. Those who are following Rupa Goswami, practically they are Rupanuga. What? Who was Rupa Goswami? He was full of love and he was a gopi of Braja, Rup Manjari. He used to serve Radha Krishna conjugal in such a way that Lalita was to wait and to ask her, oh, what Radha and Krishna conjugal are doing? And then she used to tell, oh, now you can come. Oh, now you cannot come. You should be out. So how high class of devotion? That is it. So you have read 3?
No.
Now you should go on.
24.
That was up to I've read up to 24.
24.
This is Radhikara Prema Guru?
Huh? And not 22? 122?
I think the numbers may be different here. 24 is Radhikara Prema Guru and Amisheshana. 124 in this book.
So it is okay. Okay. So 22 from?
I've read from Purnanandamaya Amichinmaya Purna Tattva.
No. Purna Tattva. Radhikar Preme Amar Karai Unumatta.
Yes. Yes. I am the full spiritual truth and am made of full joy, but the love of Srimati Radharani drives me mad.
Who becomes mad?
So
Krishna.
Godhead, Krishna became mad.
Disciple becomes mad. Radhika is Guru. His prem is main object, highest object. So Krishna becomes Unumatta like mad. Then go on.
I do not know the strength of Radha's love, with which she always overwhelms me.
Oh, he wants to realize these things. And for this he has come, descended from Golok Vrindavan. To know how Srimati Radhika controls my heart. To know these things, he wanted to come to this world, descend to person. How highest love of Radhika is there. Then, Kasmat Vrinde, you should read the meaning.
Yes. Oh my beloved friend Vrinda, where are you coming from?
Who is asking?
Srimati Radharani.
No, Krishna is asking. Krishna is asking. Go on.
Oh my beloved friend Vrinda, where are you coming from? I am coming from the feet of Sri Hari.
Oh, yes.
Radhika
Yes. Go on.
Srimati Radhika is asking Vrinda Devi, oh my beloved friend Vrinda, where are you coming from? Vrinda Devi replies, I am coming from the feet of Sri Hari. Srimati Radhika
Who is Sri Hari? Krishna himself.
Srimati Radhika replies, oh, where is he? Vrinda Devi says, in the forest on the bank of Radha Kund. And what is he doing there? He is learning dancing. Oh, and who is his master? Vrinda Devi replies, your image, Radha, revealing itself in every tree and creeper, in every direction, is roaming like a skillful dancer, making him dance behind.
That is, Krishna is becoming Unmatta. He see everywhere Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. If the lips of trees were shaking, then he said, oh, Srimati Radhika is there. So he is learning this dance from Srimati Radhika. So the meaning is that the Krishna is a student, like disciple of Srimati Radhika. Why? Because he knows something. What that thing? Love and affection. That love and affection is not in Krishna, so he wants to learn this thing. And that is why there are three modes of Radhika. Radhaya pranay mahima kidrisho va naiva. Aswadvo jenadhot madhurima kidrisho va madiya. Saukhanchasya madan bhavata kidrisho vatti lobha. Tad bhavadya samajani sachi garva sindhu varendo. Krishna is thinking. Radhaya pranay mahima. It will be explained further. So, you should go here. More niज प्रेमा स्वादे मोर है जे आह्लाद. He is telling that anyone serving me, because I am ocean of rush. So if anyone goes to me and tests me, he becomes so happy. Excessive ananda he receives. But to see me, enjoying me, see Radha becomes koti gun, means
crores times.
Unlimitedly.
10 million times.
Srimati Radhika becomes happy. Krishna take darshan of Radhika, he becomes so happy. But Srimati Radhika seeing Krishna,
Becomes more
she
happy.
becomes how much happy?
Unlimited.
Unlimited. More than unlimited, more than Krishna. Why? Why I don't have so excessive pleasure that Radhika experience? No? What?
Experience.
Yes.
Very good.
Why I am not doing? I am so sweet. I have 4 kinds of special Madhuri which is not even in Ram, in Narayan, in Dwarkadhish or anywhere. And what are they?
Venu Madhuri.
Venu Madhuri.
More loudly.
Venu Madhuri, the beauty of his flute singing.
More loud.
Louder, please.
Krishna plays a flute. This is called Venu Madhuri, the sweetness of his flute singing. And Rupa Madhuri, his Shalva Tribanga Lalita, his very beautiful, graceful, blackish, threefold bending form is unprecedentedly beautiful. And Prema Madhuri, he's enjoying very beautiful, loving exchanges with his devotees. And Leela Madhuri, his pastimes are unparalleled.
Srimati Radhika tastes more than anyone. And she became like mad. So what are my those 4 Madhuris? That Radhika tastes all these things. And what kind of anand she receives? What?
Happiness.
Happiness. What is that thing? I want to realize. But I cannot realize because I know so much such love as Srimati Radhika has. If you are reading in primary school, can you understand the philosophy and all these things? Who is reading in MA? You can. So if any very high class of professor is giving lecture, any realized MA class student may understand and he will be very happy. And hearing that lecture, any primary student will be happy?
They'll think it's bogus.
He will not understand all these things. So Krishna is not understanding how beautiful I am and what is the love and affection of Srimati Radhika. So if I will have that kind of love and affection in me, that is Mahabhav, more than that Adhurud Mahabhav, more than that Mohan and Modan and more than that Madan. Srimati Radhika has that. Krishna has not that. Even Lalita Vishaka has not that. So if I will borrow or still this mode of Radhika, then I can realize. So I should serve Radhika, my Gurudev of Prem. And then anyhow, and by any skill,
Trick.
I can take that mode. And then I will realize. This is the object. So we must know that object. We cannot take all these things, but we can take the beauty of that love and affection. We can take. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mercifully came to this world to give this type of Braja Prema. I think that those who are distributing this Chaitanya Charitamrita to all, but not reading it, what will be of them? Can they realize all these things? Swamiji has written anywhere that you should only sell these books and distribute books and don't read. I think that he has told first that you should read book. Not only you, but listen, hear from any bona fide guru these things, and then you can distribute. Otherwise only distributing, anyone take it and eat it, throw it in stool or bathroom.
Garbage.
Bathroom. So many books has been found from bathroom and
Garbage bin.
eh?
Garbage bin.
Garbage bin. What is the use of that? In India, those who don't know, they will buy this book only to sell their spices to make some rag.
Paper bag.
What is the use? This. So, Swamiji has told that you should read this book in the guidance of an very
Bona fide.
bona fide Vaishnava. Jaha Bhagavad Pada,
Vaishnava
and then you will know that this is the aim and object, this Braj Prem. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only came to sprinkle this mercy. And then, if you have great to have this, then you should find the way how we can go. And then come to sadhana. And where you get the sadhana? Any bona fide guru who has practiced, who has realized something. Those gurus who are not realized, not practiced, what they can do? How can they show the path? Never they can. Empty gun.
Yeah.
Empty gun means?
Loose cannon. Loose cannon.
Shooting blanks.
It will not shoot anyone, not an animal and not to anyone. False. What?
Loose cannon.
Loose guns.
Play gun.
So, we should try to know all these things and go to very bona fide guru. Krishna is telling, come to 238. Krishna is telling himself, Purnananda Rasaswarup Sabe Kahe More. Ama haite anandit hoy tribhuvane, ama ke anand dite aiche kono jan. Ama haite jar hoy satsat gun, sei jan na halla dite pare morman. You should read the meaning.
Once, Lord Krishna considered within his heart.
Try to listen very patiently, very deeply. Then you can have some greed little. And then you will know your real, what is your real opposite. And then, what is the way. How you can practice. Go on.
Once Lord Krishna considered within his heart. Everyone says that I am complete bliss, full of all rasas. All the world derives pleasure from me. Is there anyone who can give me pleasure? One who has 100 times more qualities than me could give pleasure to my mind.
Go on.
One more qualified than me is impossible to find in the world. But in Radha alone, I feel the presence of one who can give me pleasure.
Go on.
Although my beauty defeats the beauty of 10 million cupids, although it is unequaled and unsurpassed, and although it gives pleasure to the three worlds, seeing Radharani gives pleasure to my eyes.
Yes.
The vibration of my transcendental flute attracts the three worlds.
Who is translating this? Whose translation is this?
Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami
Himself he
Prabhupada.
has written? Yes. So it is bona fide. Like Himalayas mountain. It will never be like this. Anyone cannot what?
Deny this,
Deny
not move
these
this.
things. I am not telling anything else. What he is telling, I am going to admit all. Totally. So you must know that I am in his line. And those who are not following these things, they are not in his line. Never there. So you should not be misguided.
The vibration of my transcendental flute attracts the three worlds. But my ears are enchanted by the sweet words of Srimati Radharani.
Even he forgets to play on flute. And looking and singing and become like mad. The sweet words of Radhika. So how she is sweet. Krishna is so sweet that animals can be charmed and all. But Krishna himself is charmed by the sweet words of Srimati Radhika. Oh.
Although my body lends fragrance to the entire creation, the scent of Radharani's limbs captivates my mind and heart. Although the entire creation is full of different tastes because of me, I am charmed by the nectarine taste of the lips of Srimati Radharani. And although my touch is cooler than 10 million moons, I am refreshed by the touch of Srimati Radhika. Thus, although I am the source for the happiness of the entire world, the beauty and attributes of Sri Radhika are my life and soul.
And 261.
Considering this, I can understand that some unknown mellow in me controls the entire existence of my captivator, Srimati Radharani.
Yes.
I am always eager to taste the joy that Radharani derives from me. In spite of various efforts, I have not been able to taste it, but my desire to relish that pleasure increases as I smell its sweetness.
Go on.
I have appeared in the world to taste mellows. I shall taste the mellows of pure love in various ways.
This is the main reason that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. What? You should go on. Again.
I have appeared in the world to taste mellows. Rasa asvadite.
Yes.
I shall taste the mellows of pure love in various ways. I shall teach devotional service which springs from spontaneous love, raga marg,
Yes.
of the devotees by demonstrating it myself with my
This is
pastimes.
way. What is goal? Radha Prem and love to Krishna, this is goal. And the beauty of that prem is our goal. To serve Radha and Krishna, conjugal, this is our goal. And what is way? Not by the bhakti. Not given by any achar this. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. And he
Ragmarg.
Rag Marg. What is Rag Marg? Rag is object and the Rag Marg is process. So this process should be taken to understand, to have this Braj Prem, Gopi Prem. Otherwise we cannot. Don't be misguided by anyone. They may tell that, these are Sahajiya. Then Brahma was Sahajiya, Narad was Sahajiya, Swami was most Sahajiya. Then why they follow? I know that he was following totally this Rag Marg. So he was not Sahajiya. But the foolish persons, they told like this, bogus person, you should not be misguided by them. Try to make your life successful by adopting all these theories. If anyone tells, you should cut their argument. and you should tell them, "Oh, let us see you read the explanation of your Gurudev. But I think that you are not disciple, and that is why you are not accepting all these things. So you should be very strong. Go."
I shall teach devotional service which springs from Ragamarg, spontaneous love, by demonstrating it myself with my pastimes. But these three desires have not been satisfied, for one cannot enjoy them in a contrary position. Unless I accept the lustre of the ecstatic love of Sri Radhika, these three desires cannot be fulfilled.
Yes.
Therefore, assuming Radharani's sentiments and bodily complexion, I shall descend to fulfill these three desires. In this way, Lord Krishna came to a decision. Simultaneously, the time came for the incarnation of the age.
So, that rag in gopis, especially in Radha Gopi, is highest thing. This is the thing which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to test. And what he wanted to give? How to achieve this rag marga. So we should know that what was that rag marga, the way by which this rag can, this love and affection can be achieved. So now it is distant. Our goal is to be the servant, maid servant of Radhika. And what is the way? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught it to Rupa Goswami, and Rupa Goswami has written in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and his all books. We should try to attend all these things through a very qualified guru. Try to have that guru who is realized, who is chanting and weeping. Nainam gadadas sudharya badanam gadagadharudhyaya pulkar nistan bapupukada tau namagrani bhavishyati. If anyone chanting name and not tears coming, not heart melting, that we should know that there are so many heavies,
Offenses.
So we should try to do continuous name and serving bona fide gurus. So what is the last essence of the Rupa Goswami teaching? Sannam Rupa Charitadi Sukirtanando Kramena Darshanam Manasi Niyojya Tishthana Brade Tadamragi Janadugami Kalam Dakilam Ittupadesham. What is the explanation?
The essence
You
of
should stand up and tell.
Come on, sir.
You can come here and tell in.
No, it will stand only this.
You can come. You should try to hear. Our last day is today. Our last day. So you should know all these things and make your goal of life and try to choose your way by this. If any doubt, any question, you can ask me. If any doubt, any question, you should be sincere and come to me. I will try to help you sincerely without any gain. I have come and ordered by Swamiji himself that go and help the needy persons, those who are sincere. Go.
So Srila Gurudev has ordered me to explain something of the 8th verse of the Upadeshamritam of Srila Rupa Goswami Pad. Tannama Rupa Charitadi Sukirtanano Smrityokramena Rasana Manasini Yodya Tishtam Raje Tadanuragi Jananugami Kalam Nayat Akilamit Upadesha Saram. Here, Srila Rupa Goswami is giving Upadesha Saram, the essence of all advice. What is that? The essence of all advice is that one should constantly chant the divine name form, qualities and pastimes of Krishna. One should gradually engage the tongue and the mind in becoming completely absorbed in Krishna's name, form, qualities and pastimes. And Tishnam Braje, one should reside in Braj. Physically one should reside in Braj. If that is not possible, at least by mind one should reside in Braj. Tishnam Braje, Tadanuragi, Jananugami. So here, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad is explaining that Tad Anuragi Jana, the Anuragi Jana, means the associates of Shri Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. That you will have to do Anugami, you will have to follow in their footsteps, under the guidance of a Braj Rasik Tattva-vid Vaishnav. This is the essence of all the advice of Srila Rupa Goswami Pad.
What is the first slok of Upadeshamritam? Nectar of
Instruction.
First slok. Come on and stand up. You should know and try to follow this slok. Or don't do pranam. Amalli. Don't waste time. Begin from Ishwar.
Vacho vegam, manasa krodha vegam, jiha vegam, udaro pasta vegam, etana vegam yoga shiheta dira.
Don't shake your legs. Be straight.
This is the first verse of Upadeshamrita. Srimad Prabhupada has explained the 8. In this first verse, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad is explaining that in order to actually practice devotion and to be qualified as a guru, one must first vacha vegam, control the urge to speak. Vacha means speech, and vegam means to control.
Veg means not control.
The urge. So vacha vegam means the urge, and vacha means speech. So vacha vegam manasa means the mind, to control the mind. Krodha vegam means the urges, or when anger comes, one should learn to control anger. Jihva vegam means to control the tongue and the tongue's desire to taste things in this world. Udaro pasta vegam. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad explains it. The tongue, the belly, and the genitals are in a straight line, and when pressure is put on the tongue, one relieves it by filling the belly, and one relieves the belly by when one satisfies the belly, then one relieves that by satisfying the genitals. So Rupa Goswami Pad is explaining that one should control the urge to speak, the mind's demands, the actions of anger, and the urges of the tongue, the belly, and the genitals. And by doing so, one will then be qualified to make disciples all around the world.
You know that this tongue has no backbone. No backbone. And she can go here, there, up, down, everywhere she can go. So if you are not controlling, then it will make so much big problem. In India or in world, there are so many wars, big wars like
Great war.
like Mahabharata. Why it became? Because Draupadi
Could not control.
told that, oh, you are the son of blind, and you are also blind.
Blind father, blind son.
Blind father, blind son. And he became anger, and he told that, oh, I will make you naked, and I will take revenge. And thus Mahabharata went on. So, you should try to control you. Otherwise, by this, anger will come. It is very hard. You can make control of air. How? You know? For a second, can you? Oh, do like this. Also this. This. Stop. Any moment you will die. But rishis can control this. But they cannot control mind. Never. Oh, mind here, there. In dream, where going and doing so many nonsense things. So if you are not controlling mind, then anger is bound to come. So control your tongue, then control your mind, and then control. But how you can control? Never you cannot. If you are always chanting, remembering Krishna name, under the guidance of a very qualified guru, then it may be controlled. Otherwise not. Tarup Goswami is telling, or being in Vrindavan, in Sevakund, or Bansi Bhatt, or in Nandagram, Barshana there, in Radhakund and Shamkund. Being the guidance of a very qualified Rashik and Tattagya Guru, and being Vrindavan, and if you cannot be in Vrindavan anyhow, then by mind you should be in Vrindavan and chant. What name? Radha Damodar, Radha Govinda, Gopinath, Madan Mohan, Shyam Sundar, Radha Raman, these names. Not like Brahma, Paramatma, Brahma, it will not do. Paramatma will not do. Jagannath also will not do. But Brajendananda, Shyam Sundar, he can control in a moment if you are chanting him in the guidance of being in Vrindavan. Then you can control all, otherwise no. What is the second shlok Naveen Brahmachari? Atyahara prayasa. Oh, you should try to know all these things. If you want to advance, you should know all these. At least meanings you should know. And try to do like that. You cannot control yourself. Your Gurudev may help and then you can control by chanting and remembering. Go on.
Atyahara prayasascha prajalpo niyamagraha janasangascha laulancha sarvij bhakti vinasati. So Rupa Goswami is explaining here that if you adopt this sixth theory, then your all devotion will destroy. What is this six? Atyahara means overeating. Overeating only not for by eating by mouth. We have 5 senses to acquiring knowledge. Eyes, ear, nose, tongue and skin.
Touch.
Six senses. 6.
And the king of all senses is mind. So, by these senses, by beauty, that means by sense of acquiring knowledge of beauty, that means eye. By these eyes, butterfly and others, they sing fire and they jump over fire, they spoil their life. Rose.
Understand?
No.
What he told?
Yes, in the jungle fire. They go to the light.
There are so many insects. Sing
What he
fire.
told?
He
Huh?
says,
You should tell.
he says that flies, they are attracted to the light of the fire and they fly into the fire and they are
By eyes.
Yeah.
Through eyes.
Now, ras means tongue. You can see, in ocean there are so many fishermen, they use some stick and there is one rope and on the end of the rope there is an iron hook.
Bait. And they put a bait on it.
And they put something and throw in the ocean. After that fish, swallow it and they take out that fish from water. So if they have taste, they have greed for that
Bait.
bed.
Yeah.
So they spoil their life due to their tongue. Rup, ras, gandha. Gandha means we can smell by our nose. So if you keep any honey in any jar, then ant will come and think, oh, I want to taste, but he was so greedy, he attached with honey and he could not come out. So he spoiled his life. Ras, gandha, sparsa. You know about elephant. They like so much to touch the sea elephant. So even you want to control elephant, at first he sent one sea elephant towards forest, and there is some system on trap. They made one big hole. They covered it, and the sea elephant, they will come together, and when that mad elephant or he elephant will come to nearer that dig, then she will push him back and she fell down on the dig. Later on, the master sent that sea elephant again and take him from that big pond.
What you understood, what he told?
He says,
Setting
a trap.
You should tell. In easy language.
It's one thing.
You. Loudly? And naughty. Very loudly you should do. Like thunder.
Naveen Prabhu is saying that when the hunter sets a trap, that he will dig a big hole and he will set a she-elephant there, and the male elephant will be attracted by the she-elephant, and then the she-elephant will maneuver the male elephant into that hole.
And she
pushes him into that hole.
And she goes down.
Fell down. After the later on, master sent again that she elephant, and she chained that he elephant and bring him back. Then he controlled that elephant. So elephant, he controlled by their
touching what?
The sense of touch.
Sense of touch. And sabda means sound. In ancient time, there was no gun, only arrow, bow and arrow. For hunter, they used to go jungle and dig little hole and put one stick. That if you shake it, it will fell down. And play on flute, very sweet flute. Sing the sweet sound. Deers came nearer to the hunter, and he was so absorbed to hearing that sweet sound. Then he wants some shelter. Then he takes shelter of that stick, and stick was not so fixed, so they fell down.
Oh, what you understood? What he told?
What?
You should tell. What he told?
The hunter sets one stick up and puts fruit, and then there comes, takes fruit, moves stick, and then one trap comes and traps there.
No.
That is why I know, I want to know.
A flute.
You should tell what he wants to tell.
Clear language.
Clear language. His language is not clear.
The fruit.
You should tell.
Sriman Naveen Prabhu is saying that a hunter takes a stick and he sets a stick in the ground so that it's not fixed and it easily falls over. And then the hunter will call a deer with the flute, the beautiful sound of a flute, and a deer will come listening to the flute. And then, listening to the flute, the deer will lean on the stick.
Yes.
And the stick will fall over and the deer will also fall over.
And then he will easily
But his left hind leg could not move so easily. So hunter came and beat him and catch him. So there are 5 animals.
Always.
Go
on.
There are 5 animals. They spoil their life only for one senses. But human beings have that 5 sense so strong. So if you will not be careful, then you have to spoil our life every step. That means you will be deficient, derailed from devotion. So
this is atyahar. This is meaning of atyahar. Then second, quickly.
Atyahara prayasascha. Prayas means over endeavor. So whichever Guru Vargas, our spiritual hierarchy showed us the path, we shall follow that path. If we discover new path and want to go through that path, then in every step, in every moment, we can fall down, derail from that way. So we should not do over endeavor, which our Guru Varga, spiritual hierarchy discovered and they practice that way, we shall adopt that thing, not adopt this. Then we will be derailed from devotion life. So it is called prayas. Prajalpa. Prajalpa means mundane talking. So we should not be attached with mundane talking.
Also joking. All are in this. Except Krishna Katha. Everything is mundane.
So except Krishna Katha, all are prajalpa. And now niyamagraha. Niyamagraha means there are 2 things. One is called niyamagraha, another called niyamagraha. Niyamagraha means that there is some rule and regulation how we can achieve the Krishna prem. but we are not fixed our goal to how we can achieve our Krishna Prem. We have so much attraction for only this rule and regulation, but rule and regulation denote whom we don't care for that. It is called Niyamagraha. And Niyamagraha, Niyamagraha, there is some rule and regulation, but we are unable to adopt the rule and regulation. It is called Niyamagraha. So, Nijar Prajalpa Niyamagraha. So we should not be too much attached for rule and regulation.
1 minute. What he told you?
Niyamagraha
means?
One way is too much enthusiasm for following the regulations, and the other one is Niyamagraha is to be negligent.
Ram Vijay Prabhu, what you understood? I want that clear explanation should come. What?
Niyamagraha, that one follows the rules and regulations of devotional service, but he does not really has a goal. He only thinks, I have to follow the rules, and he is so much absorbed in that he is always worried how to follow the rules and regulations.
Can you give any example for this?
Just like during Chaturmasya, it is mentioned we should not cut our nail and we should not shave. But I am serving Gurudev and serving deities. But if we not cut our nail, then so many dirty things will be nailed that it will be seva aparad. So who is Guru Sevak and worshipper of deities? They have to be careful. They always must be neat and clean. If there is any dirt inside nail, then it will be seva aparad.
Like this, very easy thing. We must obey Gurudev. No? You know. But when you are worshipping, don't speak anything. Don't walk if you are worshipping. Don't go to pranam anyone. But at that time, when you are worshipping, in the mid-time, your Gurudev came. What should we do? We should worship, or we should stop worshipping and come and do pranam to Gurudev. What we should do? If you are observing that we should not come out, then it is offense. So this is Niyamagraha. Niyama agraha. This is not good. So we should pay respect to more advanced devotees, stopping our archan, because our archan is not pure. And to serve Gurudev and in the high class of devotees is more essential. So we should not be Niyamagraha. And what is Niyamagraha? Oh, we can follow, we can chant 1 time, 2 time, not time.
You can sometimes smile.
No harm. What is taking, if you are taking cigarette or not? It is not related to Atma. So these are niyam agraha, not following. So we should try to follow all these things. If you are not following, sit down. Then, you cannot go to your way. These are not way. But these are whereabouts of way. Where is the way?
Directions.
And connection it will give. So, be careful for all these things. And then 6 qualities. By which adopting we can know these things. What is? Utsaha, Nishchaya, Dharya, Tat-tat-tan pravartana. What is? Can you explain? No. Who can explain? Pundarik? Yes, Sudesh. Come on. All brahmacharis and grihasthas, bhakts, they should try to remember this all slow. If not remember the meaning of this They should know. And try to follow exactly. Then a real path will come.
उत्साह निश्चात धैर्यात तत्तत्
उत्साहात
उत्साहत
उत्साहत नहीं उत्साहात
उत्साहात निश्चयात धैर्यात तत्तत् कर्म प्रवर्तनात् संग त्याग सतुवृते षड्वीर भक्ति प्रसिद्ध्यति. In this verse we have heard from Srila Gurudev and Vaishnavas. The explanation is Utsah means enthusiasm, and in the commentary also of this verse, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is explaining that enthusiasm in devotional service means that we have to follow certain limbs of bhakti, but while doing so, we go through so many obstacles and impediments. In so many ways, sometimes bodily sickness, sometimes so many circumstances are there that it's difficult for us to follow. But at those times, if our desire and our pursuit to accomplish those activities of bhakti is not slackened even a bit, you may not be able to do it externally, but at least if that strong desire is there, and as soon as we get next opportunity and favorable circumstance, we do that, then that is called utsaha. In other words, that we should not be demotivated or we should not become discouraged by any impediments and obstacles which come on the path of bhakti. This is utsaha.
Utsahat no.
Utsahat. Nishchat means determination, strong determination. What is that strong determination? Having full faith in the words of Srila Gurudev, bona fide spiritual master, having full faith in the words of Shastras, and what is that? Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Krit Hoy. If I do unconditional, pure devotional service to Lord Shri Krishna, then all other activities will be taken care of. I don't need to perform any other activities.
Not this. Oh, I'm doing bhakti. Gone, you should know. Okay. We are exercising bhakti, rules and regulation. Shamadam Kirtan. We must have know this. We should determine that I will have Krishna prem. Surely, by practicing this, surely I will attain Nishya. So this is conclusion that I will, by going those way, bhakti, shravanam, kirtanam, Vishnu smaranam, I will surely attain Krishna prem. This is Nishya.
Tattat karma parvartana. Dhairya. This means having patience and tolerance. It may be that since the process of bhakti is time-taking process for those who are very much conditioned and engrossed in the material modes,
obstacles may come, no harm. And it is delaying, no harm. Go on.
And that may delay our achievement of our goal. But still we should have patience and keep following, because we have understood that this is the real bona fide process, and because it's my weakness that I'm not able to realize the real fruit of Krishna consciousness, or I'm not able to feel that love. But if I keep following in the proper association and in the right guidance, then certainly I will definitely achieve my goal, and that is Krishna prem. This is Dhairya.
Then
Sanga Tyagas Tattat Karma Pravartanat. Tattat Karma Pravartanat means again that all those three activities which we heard, that applies to all the activities of bhakti. All activity means all the rules and regulations, and while we are associating with devotees, then in so many ways we are interacting with devotees, and also towards the deities we are performing so many worship. So all those chanting, all the nine types of bhakti, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, then all in these activities we should be enthusiastic, we should be determined about this, and we should have patience that by following these things we will definitely achieve our goal, which is Krishna prem. Sangatyaga means that we should definitely try to give up or surely give up whatever is unfavorable association. That also means that association of impersonalists, those who do not believe in the form of God, those who are atheistic people,
who are weak, shaking faith, all these things.
And also those who are too much attached to material sense enjoyment. This is all very deteriorating to our devotional service. So we should try to give up the association of these people. Satobrite. And how we should live our life if we are grasthas.
What word?
Satobrite.
Satobritti.
Satobritti.
So what is the meaning of Satobritti? Those who are Sat and what they are doing. This Britti. This mood. How we should maintain our life. If we are sannyasi, then what we should do? Only begging something, like Rup Sanatan, we should do, follow that vritti. Not making so many factories, soap factory and all other factories, going here and there making money in these processes. You should do. But if you are family man, you can adopt the process of Srinivasa Acharya, Advaita Acharya, Pandavas you can have. But if you are sannyasi, brahmachari, then don't follow all these things. You should try to follow Rup Sanatan Goswami, Jiv Goswami, like Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Narottam Thakur, like Srila Prabhupada, like this. Like Swamiji, what? Like our Gurudev. Like me, you should try to follow, if you are renounced. And if you are Grihastha, then don't be attached, and you should follow Pandavas or the Grihastha Bhakta of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is Sattva-bhakti. Once a devotee, he was pure devotee, and he was Grihastha, and he was managing so many factories of cotton, making so many beautiful clothes. But he left his all property for his sons, and he was renounced, and he took sannyas with Swamiji. You know Swamiji?
Bhaktivedanta Muni Maharaj.
Muni Maharaj. And that with Swamiji. He came to Math and he began to reside there. Once he told to Gurudev, "Oh, here I don't want that all brahmacharis should go to beg door to door. I want to make some factories of soap. I know
how to make money.
How to make factories of cloth making very easily, and so they can earn so much money from this, and they can maintain easily their life, and they will have not to go to beg here and there. Because some persons, they abuse them, sometimes insult them. I cannot see." Guru Maharaj told, "Oh, never do. Be far away. I want that they should go and they should be insulted, and they should be humble. Srinadapi Sunech. This is for this. Or we have not come to maintain our life very easily like bhogis and bishais.
Sins and joys.
So I don't want. They should go door to door, and they should wait. What? Oh, you should chant Krishna. You should chant name. They should tell Hari Katha. They should be abused, and they should be humble. And thus they will conquer all these things. Then fourth is Dadati, Prana Pratigrahnati, Gohyam Akhyati,
Prichati,
Bhunte, Bhojate, Chaiva, Sarvavidham Tilaksham. You should explain.
Stand up, please.
Stand up.
And facing towards.
Stand up, don't.
Tadati prati grinati, Guyamakyati prichati, Bhunte Bhojate Shaiva Satvidam Priti Lakshanam. When we are advancing, progressing in our devotional lives, then hearing all these instructions, which we just heard from all the devotees, Srila Rupa Goswami explaining in the first 3 slokas of Sri Upadeshamrita, when we can adopt these, then we should also learn how to relate with each other as devotees. Dadati, Pranti, Grinati, there are...
There's something wrong with the cable. Maybe you're sitting on it.
There are 6 processes how to relate with devotees, amongst each other. That is, we offer some gifts to devotees. What does it mean? We see what is the necessity, what are the necessities of the devotees. They don't need anything. So if we are able to see how to make devotees happy by giving some little gifts, whatever they need.
Or if they are in need of wife, they should give?
No.
If they want wife?
If they need some soap, some cloth, something simple we can offer them and they will be so happy. Offering.
If Gurudev tells that you should bring a very beautiful girl, should we obey?
No.
Oh. What should we do? At first.
Give up Gurudev.
Bogus Gurudev.
Yes.
If he is telling that, you should make an offense and beat that pure devotee, then we should follow?
At once we should reject that Gurudev. He is not Gurudev. So accepting gifts and offering gifts, this is a very wonderful way of exchange between devotees. Simple things which we need, some toothpaste, some soap, like we were just now in Fiji, and all the devotees received some notepad to write and some soap, and by accident we received some seeds, but they were returned.
Sheets and pillows.
Then the next, Aguya Makyati Prichati. We are inquiring, as is described by Sri Krishna himself in Bhagavad Gita, Tatvidi Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya. We have to inquire from each other about what? Not as Srila Rupa Goswami Pant has explained in the 2nd verse, how to discuss mundane subject matters, how to joke with each other. We are unfortunately too much involved in these things, and that is why we cannot rapidly progress. If we can see what we should discuss with each other is how to progress in bhakti. Harikatha, like yesterday, all were coming together and hearing the glories of Nityananda Prabhu. This is coming together and hearing, inquiring from each other how to make progress in bhakti. And from who we should inquire? From those who are more advanced than us. Yeah. The devotees are very kind, and those who are somewhat fixed and realized in the process of devotional service, they are very happy to help those devotees who are feeling some need, those who are less advanced than us. We should always be kind to them and help them. Those who are more advanced, we should be very eager to serve them and to hear from them. And those who are equal, we should always be very friendly and discuss with each other how to progress, how to practice this path of devotional service. Bhukti Bodhaya Cheda. Disciples give each other prasadam and receive prasadam. Like we are coming here, Dinabandha Prabhu and other devotees who are here, Yaduva Prabhu, they have gone out of their way to invite all of us to come here, hear Harikatha, which is the real prasadam. But also after Harikatha, there is always delicious prasadam which has been offered to the Lord for all the devotees. And what we can do, we can tell all the devotees, next week please come to Singapore and we invite you, or come to Fiji, or come to Moolama, like that.
Yeah. Philippines.
to the pins.
Then try to honor a real Vaishnava, qualified Vaishnava, bona fide Vaishnava. If he is blind, no harm. If he is lame, no harm. If he is ugly, no harm. If he is but speaking in harsh language, no harm. If he is qualified Vaishnava, serving Krishna and Gurudev, all these things may be, but try to honor him. Like in Ganges, we see there are
some
foam and also mud. But Ganges is always transcendental. So don't be cheated by that thing. That he is ugly, he is black, his teeth are like these. If he is anger, he is like Durvasa, no harm. But he should be pure. And then, Krishna Tejasya Garing Tang Manasadriya. Even you should do. Very quickly. Meaningfully.
Then Srila Rupa Goswami Pad has explained the verse Krishna Tejasya Garing Tang Manasadriya. Here in this verse, he's saying that if anyone is chanting the name of Krishna, then one should give honor to that person and respect them from the heart, from one's heart.
That he is my family man.
He is like a member of my own family.
In Chaitanya family, right?
Then he says that, and if one is initiated by a bona fide guru and is engaged in worshipping the deity, then to such a person, one should actually physically
with a relation and with a pure-hearted who has given up all kinds of offences, and he has a relation and he has quickly given up all the offences, then he should be done Dvandat Pranam with body and also by mind. Third?
Yes. And the third category, that devotee who is very deeply absorbed and realized in bhajan, always remembering the Astakala Lila of Shri Radha and Krishna, then one should search out the association of such a devotee. For such association is very much desirable. And attaining that association, one should serve them with great faith and devotion.
Don't differentiate that he is not my God brother, he is not initiated by my same Guru. Anywhere in this, initiated by any good Vaishnava, like Shyamananda Parivar, like Narottam Thakur, like Nityananda Prabhu, Jannama Devi, like in Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Guru, anywhere in this world, don't differentiate. Try to honor all these Vaishnavas in three kinds of Vaishnava: Kanishta Vaishnava, Madhyam Adhikari Vaishnava and Uttam Adhikari, in these three ways. Then you can go. And if you are thinking that, oh, he is not my Guru brother, or don't associate with them, oh, this is big fault. It is big offense. But if you have you are following all these things, but no taste in Hari Katha or in chanting, remembering Krishna, or don't be disturbed, don't be worried. Continue. Always chanting and serving Vaishnava. Oh, by this process, a test will come and you will develop your Krishna consciousness. And then I told Tannama Rupa Charitardi, the essence of all Upadesh, that by mind and by body you should be in Vrindavan, be in the guidance of any Rasik and Tattvagga Vaishnava, always chanting what name? Govind, Gopinath, Madan Mohan Shyam Shyam, like Radharaman, like Jai Jai Radharaman Hari Bol, 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 Jai Jai Radharaman Hari Bol. Tell like Govinda Damodar Madhave Chitro What? Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga, 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 Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga. This is the essence of it. You should note down all these teachings, and gradually you should develop your Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness. This is the
essence.
All the things first. You should follow this, and then I will again come, and I will come, and I will give another lesson for you to develop. Go
This morning some devotee initiated by Gurudev, their name will be same as before.
Who
Two
is
girls.
it? They should stand up.
Stand up please.
They wanted other names.
Who is
two
Siddhartha?
girls.
Who?
Still the same. But two girls also this morning.
Who are they? Who are they?
Your girls.
Jagannath.
Where are they?
Oh,
Shanti and Janavi? Oh, there they are.
oh, their name is okay. Who is Siddhartha?
Siddhartha Prabhu, stand up please.
Why you are telling that my name should not be changed? Then you should not be initiated. You should be rely and very firm belief on your Gurudev. He knows better than you and what name should be given. No, you should try to obey. Siddhartha is not a good name.
Not a good devotee also.
No, he was not devotee. So I want to give you a very pure devotee name. Gaur Pramanand. Mahamantra.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
You just should announce our casual part.
Tomorrow we are unfortunately for all the local devotees who have come here together to hear from Srila Gurudev. We are leaving tomorrow for Singapore. So we will leave tomorrow afternoon, just at the beginning of afternoon, 1 o'clock. All the devotees who need to go to the airport, please contact Dinabandhu Prabhu for your transportation.
Such a position in my heart that actually you're my life.